Out of the breaking news unfolding in Los Angeles tonight, the mayor announced an 8 p.m. curfew for all protest impacted parts of downtown. We will take a live look at some of those protests that are underway. The move coming as thousands of protests continue to clash with police over immigration enforcement. The mayor of LA says she expects the curfew to be in place for several nights. Donald Trump deployed 4,000 National Guardsmen and 700 Marines to LA. So far today, 197 people have been arrested and 23 businesses were looted last night with damage estimated to be in the millions. Meanwhile, National Guard troops are now protecting immigration agents during detainments. It comes just days before a judge will hear a challenge from the governor who says the president cannot unilaterally federalize the state's National Guard. Tonight, we talked to an NC State professor about what's happening in Los Angeles. Dr. Ariel Seay-Howard is a rhetoric scholar at NC State who researches how the public remembers racial violence, offering this perspective about the scenes unfolding between protesters and police.
Historically, LA has had this complicated and fraught relationship with police, and their relationship has not always been this relationship that's nonviolent, right? So there's historical roots there, and this can be triggering for what's going on today.
And she talked about the point, Steve, that a lot of people were not living back during the 1992 riots. And of course, seeing what happened with George Floyd and just juxtapositioning those with what's happening now, people gathering and protesting. And you remember those days being in LA.
Yeah, absolutely. I was there covering the 1992 LA riots. This is a look at that. I'm standing there with my cameraman and my producer at one of the burned out buildings. The 1992 LA riots were sparked by the acquittal of some white police officers in the Rodney King beating. He was caught on video, the victim of a beating there. The acquittal really it sparked a lot of rage there. The riots went on for days. The National Guard was brought in there to Southern California then as well. Caused about $1 billion in damage. A lot of people died, but it did expose this exactly what the NC State professor is talking about. This concern, this really tough relationship between the LAPD and people in the community. I returned to South Central Los Angeles the following year and talked to people in the community, and I found them to be resilient and optimistic. And Los Angeles has been through so much over the years. You think about wildfires, you think about earthquakes, and I grew up in LA County, and I can tell you that it is a resilient and ultimately optimistic place. Right now, we're watching history unfold yet again. Unclear exactly where that path will lead.
Of course, hoping it would lead closer to peace for everyone involved.